back to Round of the Bases Extra Innings. 4 final questions with Jeremy Poincenot. I hope you'll check out the audio version of the podcast because incredible story, amazing perspective. Let's just start. First question here as we round the bases with the name. Where in the world did the name Poincenot come from?
It's French. My dad's off the boat from France, lived in Paris, came out here, worked at TaylorMade Golf for what was supposed to be a 2-year stint. Met my mom, got married, and has been here ever since.
All right, second question as we round the bases. What is the scouting report on Jeremy Poincenot, the golfer?
Really good driver of the golf ball, good ball striker, really good putter, decent at chipping, at the finesse stuff. Could be better, could be decent, like mid single digit handicap if I could dial in my chipping. But I'm accurate. I don't mess up too often, and I'm consistent, and that helps a lot.
All right, third question as we round the bases. We'll go 2 parts on this. Favorite moment on the golf course? Beyond, I mean, you talked eloquently about the connection with your dad, the interdependence there, the beauty of that relationship. But a moment that stands out, a big putt, whatever it might be. Maybe it's a hole in one. I don't know, something like that. So favorite moment, and then favorite golf course.
Easy favorite moment was our first World Championship, 2010 World Blind Golf Championship in England. 60 competitors, 14 different countries. And after the 2-day tournament, we were tied for the win with a guy from England. We both ended up having short chip shots to the hole. We kind of went in there with no expectations. It was our first World Championship, but tied for the win was unbelievable. And had this little chip shot, was chipping it well all day. My dad stands in between me and the hole so I can line up to him. I line up to him. I say he's good. I hit the shot, and it came off the club perfect. I thought it would be within 5 feet. I heard it hit something. That was kind of bizarre. I looked to my dad. He yelled, "It went in." And that's how we won our first World Blind Golf Championship, was chipping in a playoff. It's on video on YouTube, and it's the most surreal experience, by far the best golf experience, and to have it filmed is really amazing. And best golf course, it's crazy. Losing my sight, I've had incredible experiences and opportunities. I'm very lucky for that. I got to play Cypress Point, which is a very exclusive private course in Monterey, near Pebble Beach. And I got to play it with my dad, the head pro, and a 95-year-old member. And so to play one of the most exclusive golf courses in the world, one of the most picturesque, beautiful golf courses in the world, and also have my dad playing with me, one of the coolest golfing experiences of my life.
You can take that all into with the peripheral vision, and then just the audio, hearing the birds, the whatever's going on, right?
Crashing waves,
air, all of it, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You smell the salt water by the ocean. You hear the crashing waves, feel the brisk wind of the ocean, but it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And to play it with my dad just makes it even more fun.
Yeah. All right, final question, the walk-off. I want to go 2 parts on this too, because almost like what we were talking about in the audio version of the podcast, the up and down of it. I love your sense of humor. You put me at ease before our interview. I don't think I needed it because of the time that you and I had spent sitting together at breakfast, but it was a reminder to me, like, just to have some fun or read the room, really,
Yeah.
and you're a guy that I think is at your best when you're messing with people and when you're being messed with. So I'll go lighthearted first, and then we'll end on a serious note. But how much do you love messing with people on a regular basis? Because I do think it's a gift to be able to put people at ease when it's not done maliciously, and I know it's not with you.
Yeah, I love it. I think a lot of it is being a golfer, like playing golf from 12 to 17 with my dad. It was me, my dad, and 2 of his buddies. So like I was with that crowd, and you kind of got to get quick jabs and, like, yeah, you're playing golf for a long period of time, but you don't have a ton of time to converse, because it's like, hey, you hit your shot, let's go. So you kind of got to get, if you have humor, a sense of humor, you got to like get it out there quick and fast and be quick witted. So I absolutely love it. I think a lot of it is kind of growing up being a golfer. I feel like all the golfers I know tend to have pretty quick wit, and I love that.
That's a sports thing. It's not exclusively a sports thing.
Yeah.
But I think, if you're in, and I've been in enough locker rooms, clubhouses, in almost all sports. I didn't really ever cover the NBA, or I didn't. I think I covered one preseason game once, but I covered enough college basketball. But NHL, MLB, NFL. If you want to survive in a locker room, you got to be able to defend yourself, and you got to be able to strike back or strike first.
Yeah.
And so most athletes have a quick wit because you have to be able to survive.
Yeah, you can't take yourself too seriously. And I've had the opportunity to meet some really cool people post sight loss, and one of them was Aaron Rodgers. And it was quickly on a golf course. I was just hitting tee shots for every group coming through. And in our short interaction, like he and I were just going back and forth and just kind of having this quick wit humor. And I think we really hit it off with that. And I think, yeah, I noticed it with other athletes. Like I'll crack, a blind joke, and they're kind of like looking at me like, whoa, is that okay? Like you just did that? And I'm like, yeah, man, like, come on, like, let's have some fun with this. Cause we can't take ourselves too seriously. Life's too short. Let's have fun and laugh.
It makes everybody better. I have no doubt. So the follow-up then, the walk-off question is, we talked so much about your inspiration, your impact, your goals in life too. What is your message for someone that doesn't hear you on stage, that's going through something? It doesn't have to be loss of sight either. What's your message of pushing forward? Because you had a time where you weren't sure you could push forward, and now that's all you're doing is pushing forward too. I know there's always hope out there. What's your message to someone that's struggling with whatever it might be?
Yeah. Ask for help. Ask for help. It's really hard to do. It's easier said than done, but I created what's called the C method. We like things in three, and just to kind of with the pun of sight, but I created the C method, and we need to be able to seek help. The hardest thing to do of the three. We need to be able to embrace help when offered to us. It's really easy to say, no, I've got it, thanks. We need to be able to extend help. Extending help is pretty easy, but we need to focus on it and make sure we do it. Embrace help when someone offers to help you. If you could take them up on it, do it, and seek help. It's really hard to do, but if you can do it and kind of lower that barrier of fear and thoughts that it's a weakness and people are going to judge you and whatever you think about it, when you can do that and do it well, it's actually a superpower. So ask for help.
Love it. It's a great way to end on this. Again, check out the audio version of the podcast wherever you get your podcasts. And I hope you'll take a look at Jeremy's website as well, jeremypoincenot.com. Continued success. Congratulations on everything. Good luck to your Padres. We'll see what happens. And I really appreciate it. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you, Joel. Appreciate it.